You start out your day with gratitude first thing in the morning, in incantation and meditation. In my mind, those are practices of way of being, that you get yourself in that state or way of being right away. So that way, and to me, after all these years of studying really all of this, the secret, the science of success and the art of fulfillment, I really get what they say is actually accurate. Be, do, have. It's way of being first and foremost before the mental stuff and the tactical stuff and so forth. So I really love that you're putting yourself in that position right away. And another insight that I also get from, correct me if I'm wrong, is every time you do it, just like how Jerry Seinfeld doesn't break his chain of writing every one joke a day every day, just doesn't break a chain. Every time you do it, you're reinforcing that way of being, that identity that you have. That's who you are. Yes? Is that accurate?
100%. And one of the ways that I would describe it is a way that I learned from John Maxwell. Behave your way into feeling. Quite a profound statement, actually. Behave your way into feeling. What the hell does that mean? So if I'm behaving happily, even though I'm not happy, will I be happy? Yeah. Yeah, you do that often enough. You do that every day. You incant things that bring you joy every day around whichever areas of your life are important to you. If you want to be wealthy, I'm wealthy. I'm this, I'm that. Or if you want happiness in your relationship, my relationship is this and that, and it's exciting and it's joyful and it's juicy and it's whatever the heck you want it to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're behaving your way into that feeling, and you're all of a sudden starting to emanate more of that energy.
Yeah. So let's actually go in on that point specifically, because one school of thought is, let's say I want to be 8 feet tall, I want to be 8 feet tall, I want to be 8 feet tall, as an example. And I'm doing self-programming with my words. I really am working at it. I'm just not going to be 8 feet tall, for example. And another school of thought is behave your way into really experiencing it. And it's probably not one or the other. It's probably somewhere in the middle from my point of view. I'm the student of Confucius, the middle way, the middle path. So I'm curious to know how you could authentically and viscerally experience something that's yet to come without seeing evidence, without being just going through the motion and really trying to force an outcome. Does that make sense?
Whenever I coach CEOs that I invest into, I first and foremost require them to be willing to go through a personal development program with me. If they're not, then investment is not ever a possibility. And part of the reason why is because this I picked up from Tony as well. 7 layers deep of why.
Sure.
By the time you get to your 7th layer of why, you're starting to get the actual reason. And usually it's an aha moment that has to do with the feeling you get. Whatever that feeling is, the feeling you get from doing it. So you answered ego. It's never ego, right? You really delve into it. Somebody can take all the wealth from you or the relationships from you, and then you're stuck with yourself. Imagine being a monk, 0 financial wealth, living more of a mindset life and lifestyle. Where does that joy come from is the question. And when I answer your question for myself, to me, it's always, what is the feeling that I'm trying to get? I want to be an investment banker. Well, why? That was ego. So why was that ego there? Okay, then I wanted to have my own company. I had it. Was I happy? Not quite, right? I didn't have, the company had me. Mm-hmm. So then you peel the layer further. If I did have the company on my terms, what would those terms be? And it all comes down to, how do I want to feel every day? Mm-hmm. And that's what it comes down to, what does it mean for me to live congruently with who I am? Also, you go deeper. Well, who the hell really am I right now in my life? Because that also changes throughout your life. What is your purpose today may very well be different from your purpose at 7 years old. So it all comes back to why. Ego generally is the shallower end of that stick. When you dig deeper and you figure out, this is the feeling that I want to get, in your case, you're already delivering on that to your audience, my friend. You're already empowering your audience. Right? You're bringing speakers to them. You're bringing resources to them. All of that, you're already starting. So taking joy out of that every day, being grateful for that, is a way to attract even more of that into your life.